Do you have big DIY dreams for your home but think it's too complicated? I'm Philip, AKA Philip or Flop, and I'm here to help. Wow, this is a big space, guys. I'm ready to bring show-stopping makeovers to life in just one day, one family at a time. Let's go bring them in. It's a lot different, isn't it? It's a lot different. And we are done.
Oh my God, I'm seriously gonna cry.
With the right tools, I'm here to show you that anything is possible.
This does not feel like our space at all.
This is Dream Room in a Day. Tara and her daughter Razzie live in a beautiful home. When Tara purchased it, it needed a lot of work, and she's done a lot of nice customizations along the way to make it fit their family. They've done their kitchen, some bathrooms, but the space they really need help with right now is Razzie's room.
My name's Tara, and I am the mother of a 17-year-old, and we have a house full of pets. We have 2 dogs and 2 cats. My daughter loves animals, and so we keep accumulating more and more. My daughter Razzie, so she's a 17-year-old. She's very smart, she enjoys soccer, and she loves the animals, and she does a lot of crafting. She likes to crochet and I'll knit. She taught me some beading skills. We love to go to the beach together. We have some beach trips lined up, hiking in the mountains, and just exploring around in the area. My home, it's kind of unique. I really like that it's not like any other house that I've seen. It has a lot of character to it. When I bought the house, it was covered in lots of wallpaper. All of the trim was blue colored, and so between covering up the blue trim and pulling wallpaper, it's slowly been a work in progress, trying to get the rooms and everything more up to date. Razzie's room is unique. It's over the garage, and so it has dormered ceilings, and there's lots of built-ins with attic space, and so there's a lot going on in the room. It just needs a little help in brightening it up and to make it more personalized for her as well. She's at school right now, but I'm really excited for her to come home and be able to see this dream room in a day. I think that she'll be really excited as well.
We're at Tara's house today. We're gonna be working on her daughter's bedroom. Her name is Razzie. It's a really interesting space, but it needs some updating to fit her style. Let's go take a look.
Hey, Philip.
Hey Tara, how you doing?
Good, it's great to see you. Come on in, please.
Thank you.
So excited.
Where's the room? We're going upstairs?
It's right upstairs.
All right.
So this is the space.
Awesome. This is a really nice space.
Yeah, no, it is a good.
Even though it's got the angled ceilings, I feel like it's kind of a really cozy spot for her bedroom. I noticed there is quite a few storage doors.
There is a lot.
So I saw the pictures and I was thinking maybe we can tone it down a little bit, maybe paint them into the wall color, just to...
So it's not so busy?
It's not quite so busy, yeah.
She tends to really like purples and greens. She likes to see a lot of her stuff out as well, and to be able to find it easily. So she's enjoyed the drawers and the storage in her room.
Awesome. And I also think I have some plans for the ceiling
Okay.
that she's really gonna like as well.
All right, awesome.
Razzie's room's on the 2nd floor in a part of the home that has angled ceilings, so we're gonna have to figure out how to build that into the design. So what is Razzie like in terms of her style? What kind of furniture does she like?
Yeah, so Razzie's really funny. So she's very particular, and so she hates headboards, footboards. She really likes a low bed, which is why she's currently on the floor. It seems more minimalist, even though I find that surprising because she tends to accumulate a lot of things.
Well, that's funny. Well, hopefully we can give her a minimalist look that still gives her plenty of storage.
That sounds great.
We have a ton to do, and there's a ton of stuff in here. I've got my assistant Colin downstairs. He's gonna help us get it out. Small pieces, the big pieces, and everything.
Okay.
So, you ready to get started?
I am.
Let's do it. Keep rolling. I have a lot of plans for this space, but the first one is to get a monochromatic paint color in there to cover up all of those white built-ins to make them less prominent in the space. It's great for storage, but right now it really sticks out in your face because of the contrasting paint color.
Oh, here comes Philip.
I really love ceiling details, and this room's perfect for it. I'm gonna put some beams up on the ceiling to really give it some visual interest. Razzie doesn't like a headboard or footboard, so I found a really nice piece that I think she's gonna love for her bed. We're gonna shift it to in front of the window, put a lot of nice bedding on it. I think she's gonna love it. Razzie really likes the color purple, but I'm gonna go a little bit lighter on the paint card to make sure the space still feels really light and bright and airy. Tara, you've used the full-size Worcester roller, right? This is their Sherlock mini roller. It's got the same exact fabric on it as the full size, so you can use this for tight spaces to get the same exact finish.
Oh, excellent.
Why don't you give it a try?
So I think the most helpful thing that Philip has taught me is how to get into the grooves with the roller. Those can be kind of tricky and paint can accumulate, and so being able to use that in those tight spaces has really been helpful.
Tara, check this out. Now that we're done with the first coat, Worcester makes a lid for their paint pail. Once we snap this on here, the paint will stay wet for up to 7 days.
Oh, that's awesome. I've really loved to learn how to do DIY, and I found that it's really become a nice hobby of mine. I find it very relaxing. I've learned how to do carpentry and build and cut, learning how to tile and patch walls, do all sorts of different things.
Have you ever walked into the paint aisle and been overwhelmed by the number of color cards there? The color cards are there to help you find a color family that you might be interested in. And once you find that color family, you can move up or down the card to figure out what kind of saturation level you want in your paint color. In Razzie's case, she really likes the color purple, but I wanted to go with something with a little bit less intensity, so I moved up the color striped card to something a little bit lighter, but still has those purple undertones. I love the angled ceiling in this space, and I thought it has to have some beams. It's a little bit more than a day-long project, so I did some prep work beforehand. Cullen came over, and we made these beams a little bit long, and now we're cutting them down to size, so we basically just have to put them up on the ceiling. Hey Tara, you wanna help me put up this beam?
Oh, sure, I'd love to. Thank you.
So
what do I need to do?
We cut this to length already, and so we're just gonna get it up there, tighten the corners, and then you've used a nail gun before, right?
I have, yes.
Okay, mine is pretty simple. You just push the tip into the wood and pull the trigger.
Okay.
Okay, so once we get it up there, I'll hand it to you, and we'll nail it up.
Okay. So I'm really excited about the space that Philip's designing. I hadn't thought of some of the things that he's put in, and so what I really like most, I think, is the beams that he's designed for the space.
What do you think? Does it fit? Looks pretty tight.
Good.
Beams are an awesome way to give some extra dimension to your space, and they're actually really easy to make. Basically use 3 pieces of trim and just nail them together and caulk the edge. Perfect. I'm gonna go my way. And we're out of nails, so I'm glad it's up. All right, I know the surprise is for Razzie since this is her bedroom, but I want you to feel the whole impact of the surprise as well once we get the furniture in. So we're gonna finish up here, and I want you to come back in a few hours.
Okay, sounds great. Thank
All right.
you.
Beams on the ceiling don't have to be that hard. These are simply made from 3 pieces of trim put together. We got them up on the ceiling, caulked them in, and then applied a fresh coat of paint. The paint color I used is called Balanced. I brought it up those side walls and also all the way across all the buildings. This is what they call a fandelier. It's a light and a fan together, although it looks a little bit futuristic for the style that we're going for. I actually found one that's a lot cleaner look that we're gonna install instead. In addition to the bed, we're bringing in some nice side tables, dresser storage, and also a chair for the corner. She's an older teenager now. She's starting to develop her own style, and I think I've captured it here. I hope it's a space that she just loves to be in. I'm done.
You ready, Roz?
You ready to go see it? All right. All right, here's your room.
Wow.
It looks good, doesn't it?
It's very different, huh?
It's a lot different.
It's a lot different. Okay, she likes it. All right.
I can't believe how this space looks. It's just so comfortable and bright. I didn't think the room could have this much appeal.
It looks so clean.
It's clean. I mean, obviously, we'll bring your stuff back in, but we wanted to give you kind of a clean slate, something different than what you had before. We heard that you wanted a kind of a low bed, no footboard, no headboard. So we got something real clean lines.
I think that my favorite part of this whole space is that Razzie's really gonna love the bed and the color. So she really loves that light purple color, and so that looks beautiful. And she likes this minimalist furniture, and I really think that she's gonna feel at home in the space.
And then, the space, it had all these built-ins, into the knee walls.
Right.
And it was kind of like, it was the first thing you saw when you walked in. Now they blend in a lot more. And we know you want your fans, right? Pretty much the same design as the other one, except the outside now has got a little bit more warmth to it, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
And the ceiling.
The
beams.
the beams.
Right? The beams. They weren't there, but they look like they should be there, though.
They do.
What about the chair? How is it? Comfortable?
I like it.
And I heard that you didn't like the carpet that much. We didn't have time to rip it all out, right, in one day, but we thought a nice large rug on top gives it a little bit more texture, covers up some of that original carpet
Yeah, that needs to go.
that needs to go eventually, right?
Well, Razzie will probably plop in her bed and put on some movie or play a game on her phone or something. I think she'll hope one of the cats at least comes in and checks out her space as well.
But hopefully, at least it feels fresh.
Absolutely. It's a completely different room.
Yeah, since Razzie's a senior and will be graduating and thinking about next steps and eventually going off to college, I'm excited for this to be a room that she'll still enjoy coming home to, and so she won't completely move out and not come home.
Well, I had so much fun doing this space for you, and I hope you like it, and I hope it's a place that you enjoy coming back to every evening, and then when you're gone someday, you want to come back and visit Mom. We all enjoy this space.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I was glad to do it. I can tell by the look on Razzie's face that she loves the space. And I know that Tara is really happy that Razzie has a space now that reflects her style.